Hey guys, so we are continuing my deep dive into the League of Legends lore for the sake of finding out more about Runeterra. I realized lately that stories presented in that world, different locations that are included, it's all so very interesting, so very nicely created and crafted, so complicated as well. It's really hard to follow up. As I was starting watching Arcane, I had no idea. I had no idea that it's so complex, so complicated, that there are characters and champions with all these rich histories, and I'm a sucker for good story. I love so much exploring that lore, that canon, history behind all of that. Before we jump into the theme of that video, which is me finding out more about some areas, I will be exploring areas right now. This is something that has been suggested to me, and this is something that I will follow that way. I wanted to ask you, since I want to find out much more about that, but reading the League of Legends, like Runeterra, Wikipedia and stuff, it can get overwhelming because there's just so much info, and as you're reading you have all these links to other characters, other locations. It's just hard to catch up. I did see that there's a book, and I wanted to ask you about that. I think it's called League of Legends Realms of Runeterra Official Companion. I was wondering, should I order that book? Because I think it might be something like the one book that I have in the back about Game of Thrones world, so the world of ice and fire, and it sort of explains the world, the background, the history of the lands and all of that. I wanted to ask if that book would be that except for Runeterra, or is it something else, and have you read that? Okay, so that's my question of the day. Today I am going to watch with you three, I guess these are trailers. One is called Tales of Runeterra, Piltover and Zaun, True Genius. Yeah, I'm particularly excited about that one because I'm a sucker for Arcane, and I enjoy finding out much more about everything, more than we were already taught in the show itself. Then we are going to watch Tales of Runeterra, Ionia, the lesson, and I am also pumped about that because I did read about Ionia. I hope that's the way to pronounce it, but I did read about that. And it seems like such a lovely place to live, and also with a tragic story. They were just minding their own business, when Noxus attacked. And I think Noxus is sort of connected to Mo's mother, Lady Medardha. So that's very cool, something to look forward to in season 2. Then we're going to react to Protectors of Ionia. So we have 2 Ionia-centered videos and 1 Piltover and Zaun-centered. And that's the one we're going to start with. Also, if you're returning to the channel, thank you so much. This is YouTube, so I need to say it, but please do remember to drop a like and subscribe if you want, because it really is helping me out. So thank you. University Courtyard, Piltover.
It is impressive, if I do say so myself.
Sure is, Professor. But what does it do?
Do? The Hextech core generates more energy than a quadranium power cell. The applications are limitless. Would you like to sneak a peek?
Boy, would I!
Tomorrow,
that?
all of Piltover will catch a glimpse of the future! Oh dear.
Is that Jinx's?
Oh no! Who would do this?
Don't you worry, Professor. I'll get it back.
Do be careful!
I did not expect that at all. I did see on Wikipedia that Heimerdinger does have a connection to Jinx.
You're so pretty! What if I transfer the energy too? Thank you, Jinx, for making me. Oh, no problem, Mr. Sparkles. Now let's start this party. Perfect.
What? Again?
Oh, man.
Is that Dayz or... Echo! I had no idea that it would be here. Dude!
Whoa. What if I redirect this? I might get more thrust to... Here goes nothing.
That was mentioned.
All right. Let's see what this thing can do. I'm
You're good.
sorry, Professor Heimerdinger. I guess I couldn't get it.
It's all right, my young apprentice, but this is a most unanticipated outcome. What a clever design. Now, what if we adjusted the electromagnetic coils?
It could generate enough energy to...
Ladies and
crap.
gentlemen, behold!
Are you kidding me?
The power of invention!
What? Are you kidding me? When was this posted? Oh, what is that? Breathe. Oh. That was posted 2 years ago, so there's no way they didn't already think of Arcane when making that. That was a variation of that entire plot in Arcane when Heimerdinger meets Echo. Echo even said one line that I remember from Arcane, "Here goes nothing." I think that's the way he created that skateboard that he's using, the one that Heimerdinger got interested in when he bumped into Echo. Well, technically he bumped into the skateboard and then he bumped into Echo, and they're going to have that connection. I also saw while reading about Piltover on Wikipedia that Jinx and Heimerdinger have some sort of a connection, so possibly that's the connection, because he found that skateboard and I think that was part of Jinx's design, but then it ended up at Echo's. I'm still not certain who that guy was with green glasses. He said my young apprentice, so that would make him Victor, right? Would Victor go to Zaun? Yes, he would, because he is from Zaun. That's interesting. I love that trailer. I honestly, I did not expect it to be so cool, because when you think of locations trailers, you don't really expect as much story and as many characters that I know. It was lovely seeing Jinx, even if she was up to no good as per usual. Heimerdinger looked very cool, very much like in Arcane. I'm also curious, when they were making that, when they were creating these trailers, were they thinking of Arcane visually? Because they look just like in Arcane, but I guess the League of Legends design was the initial one and then Arcane followed it with the 40-ish studio. Very cool trailer, man. I enjoyed watching it so much. Also, when Jinx created that rocket, she aimed it at Council again. Man, she really has a serious issue with the Council. I wonder if that one is like a prequel to Get Jinx or something, because in Get Jinx she is flying towards the Council. The Council still exists, and here it also does exist, so that has to be before the other trailer, the Get Jinxed one. Now I'm gonna step into a territory that is not quite as familiar to me. I don't know any champions from that area that I know of. I don't really know the area apart from what I have read. I know that they have dragons. I know that they have mages. I know that it's like an archipelago of different areas that sort of live together, like European Union or something. Tales of Runeterra, Ionia, the lesson.
What happens when
Navori
an outsider destroys the balance of this land?
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
A test, perhaps.
I know them, I read about them. They're one of the champions, right? From Ionia.
You don't cut guardian trees. I'll teach him a lesson.
Yeah,
Just
she's...
steal.
I read about her. She's after criminals in Ionia. That's just a boy. What is that?
You're just a kid.
Stay away!
Adorable.
Look at him walking like he's on a Sunday casual walk. Excuse me, what?
Wait, what's happening?
See as I see.
What? Oh, that's so beautiful.
The boy has awoken the shrine's protector. It is fueled by the anger of the forest. Ali, no!
Akali, yeah.
The balance must be returned.
Can't we just bend the rules? He's a kid! on, come on! Sorry, kid, this thing wants your head. A trade.
He's going to trade for that?
What?
What?
A seed. Plant it. Now!
Is this the right time to garden? Oh, I see. She replaced the tree that he cut and he was guarding balance. That's lovely.
If you hurt this land, it's gonna hurt you back.
Whoa! Again, the trailer was fantastic. I so enjoyed the story. I'm glad I read a bit about that land prior watching that, because I now know that that land, Ionia, is somewhat of a sacred place, that they were living in peace. They have mages, right? So they have some sort of magic going on. I think they have some monks, dragons, like I mentioned before. I think this is one of the best regions when it comes to the Runeterra universe, right? I think if you were to pick where you'd like to live, a majority, or like many people at least, would actually go for Ionia. I enjoyed it so much. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, maybe Mediterranean islands during like ancient times. I'd love to find out much more about that. Her name is Akali, right? I know that she's after some guys that would hurt Ionia. I am also curious, is this happening prior? No, it has to be after the Noxus attacks, right? Because Noxus attacked them multiple times. So now they are sort of guarding it. I know that there are some shows from the creators of Arcane, from Riot, in the making apparently, and apparently they will place some of them in different regions, because it will be hard to move from Arcane to another show, to another region, not Piltover and Zaun, because all our characters are connected to Piltover and Zaun and their destination lies there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do let me know which short stories I should read when it comes to that region, because I know that there are stories, right? So I'd love to read some stories when it comes to regions as well, or like champions. I'm taking all the recommendations. Final trailer I'll be watching with you guys is called Protectors of Ionia, and I can already see that there's a woman. I think she's the I read about her. I think she's like the spirit of Ionia or something. Oh my god! That's actually kind of scary. What Wait, that's the one from the other. He's supposed to be good. Oh, he's helping us. God. If I thought he's attacking her. What are these? Oh. Damn. I kind of have no idea what happened here, but I know that they're both champions. That one was in the previous video as well, and I know that she's supposed to be like a spirit of Ionia, so if you do let me know more about that. I am so open to like everything that you have to say. I really appreciate it when you guys tell me more about all of that, because like I'm trying to understand. I'm just the type of a person that I really prefer to know stuff in depth. Like I love to find out more about the lore and everything. I'm trying to understand it all. That's why I wanted to like order that book that I mentioned before, because like I like books, as you can see. I like reading. Yeah, it would be fantastic to find out more about that. Anything you can like offer, any piece of knowledge, I'll take it. I'm also curious about these black demons. So that's it for today. I'll be continuing exploring the regions. If you do stick around, that it would be amazing. So please remember to drop a like and subscribe so the video gets out there and I can continue working on my channel as the videos get wider audience. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and stay safe, because this was Ola from Stop Me O channel. Bye.